honoring honoring the concept of vision. I offered this tribute to solstice, the spinning globe of the sun, shouting fountains of fire, lakes and oceans of molten mercurial light. Shine, O thou great solar being of fire. Its reaching, leaping arms, spiral charms rise and reach across the bleak black of space. Seething magnetic pools pulse and surge, dancing in their ionic primal push, the just jump of fiery life. The light lunges, power thrusts across the now gleaming, oh so empty black, pierced by fountains of gaseous fire. Great spiraling ionic storms leap forth as lesser fountains fail, trailing in thy gravitational embrace. Streaming streaks of ionic pulsing power, tornadoes of fiery energy, great arms of ionic plasma reaching out to distant planets, circling majestically in the velvet robe of deepest space. Reach out your fiery arms, O thou great sun, warm your planets. Dazzle them from infrared to ultraviolet and beyond. Stretch out your flames, dance them, seething with your brilliantine spray. Reach up and out from your hot, fiery center. Spray those charm circling planets. Heat them, warm them, light them with your limitless magnetic smile. And now, also in honoring the end of the year ceremonies, I offer this: the years go round. Time's lost till it's found. The reckonings abound. The year tumbles to the ground. Oh, drop that ridiculous frown. We're forced to rethink the course of time's clink. It's all so sublime as we hunt, we find, or find the sign. While time well spent, well forget, friends lost and gained, to that same lovely refrain. Have we spent our time wisely? Was it droll and surprising? Did the plan go our way? What can we say to a year? Was it really that clear? Did we carry the course or the care? Were we contented or living in fear? Meet with the doctor a lot, asked about that spot. All the children have grown, from the nursery they've flown, but we hold in our hearts all of their stumbles, their starts, and will always cherish and hardly ever disparage their choices of horses or perhaps carriages. But we wish them all well as time weaves its spell, our beginnings and ends, the ever shifting list of friends, some far and some near, or at least so I hear. You're listening just now, and could visions incision cloud the new year's underway? Let's celebrate. Let's play.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rick. I'm glad we got that recorded for you. Excellent work. All right. We have Rawi. I'm sorry. We have a certain person named. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. I knew I was wrong. Okay. Go right ahead, sir.
It's a silent E. It's like Paul with an R, Raw. So.
Okay. Perfect.
I'd like to first thank Alexandra for inviting me to this group. First time I've been here, and you guys have definitely inspired me. I used to run an open mic show back in Kelowna in British Columbia, Canada, where I lived. So this has been a great treat. I'm just going to read a couple of pieces, and I share my words freely. Do with it as you will. This first piece I call "How Did I Get Here?" The idea of freedom eludes my mind, constantly returning to the question, how did I get here? I can no longer make sense of my circumstances. Each moment looks like the last. Competing thoughts flood my mind as reality negotiates with the last of my untrusting hope. Body beyond exhaustion, fueled only by Yah's will. I now live unseated upon the unceded land of those whose tribe has no name. Not in my time. My land lies beyond the horizon, connected only through lucid moments in my dreams. It's been many moons since I felt the dirt of my village underfoot. Surrounded by the morning air as I welcomed the sunrise amber with my father. Laid lazy on the banks of the river where my grandfather swam as a boy. Rested in the safe embrace of my mother's stories as my imagination came to life in the star-filled playground of the night sky. Desperation and despair are my guides in this bittersweet moment of rest. Caught in an instant of disconnect, faint voices of my ancestors bang the drums of my memories in this confusion of bondage. Forced to live as a stranger with those estranged from their ways as we now corralled in this ease in the conqueror's bounty. Is it the land that makes me whole or the blood of those that came before? I did not choose this faith, for fate chose me to be enslaved. In this plane where time has no meaning, I endure the pain and suffering of indignity. Necessity and circumstance forged a new family of souls with whom I shared this harshness. Together we witness new life and share in mistrusted laughter despite it all. I sometimes cry and cower in shame. In respite from the yoke and whip, I take to arms in my mind against my captors. But always, I laugh in my tears, if only to make sense of my stolen manhood as I await the return to the land of my birth.